G'day guys, welcome back. Now I'm having another little play with the art class. Look how thick it is. I've just mixed it for 4 minutes. Now I'm going to pour them in. I'm going to do 4 coasters. I've got 45 grams in there. That's 1.5 ounces. So I mixed up, you can see how thick that is. I mixed up 125 grams of A and 115 grams of B. Now it's pretty cold today in the studio. I've got the heater on and it's still only got to 19 degrees Celsius, but that's okay. I wouldn't be doing resin if the temperature was like below 20, maybe 22 if I wanted the top to be the top, but because I want the bottom to be the top, I'm okay with it. It's just that any cooler and I'll most likely get an amine blush over the top of the coaster. You know, that sticky residue stuff that's on top. Right, so that will just, now I want to be pretty quick because I want to sort of be piping straight away. This resin sets up pretty quickly. It's only got a very short work time. It's a coating resin. It doesn't like to be poured too deep. So we'll just get on with it. While it's sitting there, contemplating what it's going to do, I'm going to add the cast and craft. And I'm not sure, I'm trying to work out if I should, for my resin workshop, whether I should use the art class or the art coat. So I'm just testing both of them. So 40 grams, 1, 2, 3, 4 drops of cast and craft, and I always cut the top off, otherwise I can't even get into it. Oh, actually I should be dropping my alcohol. I unpacked my little tiny lighters. Yay! Much more user-friendly when you're around silicone with a little tiny lighter. Right, so I'm going to go with green. I'll just drop my inks and then I'll get back to my white. I'm going to go with green. These are the Deco Rom. I'll start with green center. These spread nicely. I do like them. That's kiwi. And then blueberry. Don't need a lot of color with these. I don't like the color to take over, you know. I like to be able to still see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I like to be able to see the white. Oh, it's spitting everywhere. I think it's just a bit of air that gets in there, really. Spits a bit. And then lavender. Oh my gosh, I forgot the bottom ones. All right, here we go. Lavender around the top. They do spread, and then there's not much room left for my third color. I'll just do the outside here while I've got the lavender. I often think about whether it's a better idea just to do the outside ring first, and then I know how much room I've got for my middle ring. Whoops! Oh gosh, I don't like it when it touches the mold. Mind you, they've all touched the mold there. All right, let's go in with the blueberry. These are just pretty cheap alcohol inks. I just get them from Amazon. I find that they're more expensive concentrated inks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They don't spread very well. They don't spread nearly as well. So do these. All right, I'm going to another green in the center there. Okay, let's get back to the white. So I've got my 4 drops of cast and craft in here, and now I'm going to do double that. I'm going to do 8 drops of the white pinata. Oh gosh, my time's up. 5 minutes is up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 drops. I'm just seeing if more alcohol ink kind of helps the bloom, because it's light. The alcohol makes it lightweight. I think it helps it kind of spread So I'm going to use my piping bag because it's much quicker. When you're doing 4 pieces, it's much quicker. Now this resin, as I said, it's really quite thick, so there's probably little bubbles in there. I can't really get them out. I haven't got time to stop and get them out because the resin sets up, you know, pretty quick. And I want to get onto my piping. With this particular resin, you don't wait until it's like warmed up, because then it would be pretty much set by the time it's warmed up. So I just pour it, mix my colors, and pipe like as soon as possible. So I guess in hindsight, because it is such a quick sort of thing to do, a beginner's class in blooms might not be the correct resin to use, because you know, when you're starting out, you're a bit slower and you take your time, and so I don't know that that would be the best option, but we'll see what happens. All right, so I'm going to snip the top off that. Oops, that's too small. And because the resin's so thick, it needs a bigger hole. That should be all right. Probably go to about 5 millimeters. 4 to 5 millimeters is what I usually do. All right, so just going to do circles, rings, and then pull the design through with a stick. So there we go. Nice and easy. This is for a beginner. Go right up to the edges. Hopefully I've got enough resin mixed up for 4 coasters. So sort of 10 grams each, I'm hoping will be enough. Okay, next one. I'm just sort of giving it a bit of slight pressure on the bag with my thumb and forefinger to get the resin to come out. If you're not very good at piping, it doesn't matter. You know, you could do wriggles. I'm just going to wind this up. You could do wriggles and jiggles and whatever you want. It doesn't matter. It'll still work. Your bloom will still bloom beautifully. I'm going to need another line, a row in the middle there. Got a bigger gap. Just when you're piping though, just try not to touch the edge of the mold, because the resin kind of sticks to it and then it won't pull in as much. So that's good. That's 40 grams, isn't it? Well, it was 45. I went for 40, but a little bit of extra went in. So that's okay. 40. Right. Now I'm just going to fix up that little blob in the center. It's not going to matter because I'm going to swirl it anyway, but I'll just sort of fix that up before it drops. Okay, so think of a clock, 12, 3, 6, 9, and we're going to pull in like so. Actually, it's not even weight. Let's just do that. And I'll do that on all of them, and then we'll go through. So I'm splitting the difference there. Sometimes I think it's nice to have these little dots of color. That's why I'm not sort of washing my or wiping my stick between each one, because you just get this really pretty hint of color. See that? I like it. Although the first one doesn't have it because I cleaned my stick. Just go in it again, and that one, just so that they've all got the color. Okay, so now you don't have to go back the opposite way, but I'm going to. I'm just going to go through like half, not all the way to the middle, just half, and just like that. You don't have to touch the the mold. It just makes a bit of a mess, that's all. If you take it right up and over the top of the mold, but you can sort of touch the edge of the mold. Round we go. See how easy this is? Good for beginners, I think. Okay, now where's that bubble I saw there? Let's see if I can get you. Let's give them all a quick little torch, because dragging the stick through like that brings up a lot of bubbles. All right, now the last thing I want to do is just give it a swirl. Start in the middle, go to the outside, and then come back into the middle. Start in the middle, go to the outside, come back in. Well, not the outside, but start in the middle, go out a bit, and then come back in again. So that's it. All right, let me just clean off my little stick here with some alcohol. And again. All right, that's done. And another little torch. Little torch. It is a little torch. Cute little torch, hey? So those are good. All right, it looks as if it's blooming, you guys. And I'm just going to write down on my little notebook that I started piping at 6 minutes. So that was 9:31, and now it's 9:37. So it actually took me 6 minutes. So 6 minutes to pipe and 6 minutes to mix. All right, there we go. All right, let's go down and have a little look. So I don't know, if you're a beginner, let me know, like, was that too quick for you, like the whole thing done in 12 minutes? So you mix your resin for 4 minutes or 5 minutes, and it took me 6 minutes. I was going as fast as I can to drop my inks, mix up my white, put the white in the piping bag. It took me 6 minutes, and then it took me another 6 minutes to pipe them all. So, but yeah, if you're a beginner, is that too fast for you? I'm just not sure whether I should use this resin or the other one, but we'll see how they turn out. All right, so yeah, it's, like I said, it's just after 9:30. We'll see how long these take to set up, because that might make a difference too if the ladies want to actually take their pieces home the same day, because some of them are driving a long way. So it'd be nice if they could take them home the same day rather than come back the next day. So we'll see how long they take to set up. All right, see you soon, you guys. So I came back at just after 12 o'clock. So that was 2.5 hours, and they were set, but they were still a little bit bendy. But then my dog Lucy went into labour, and I sat with her for the rest of the day and the evening, and she had her puppies, and now it's the next day. So let's get them out, hey? Puppies are all good, no problems. Because you never know exactly when they're going to birth, do you? But I take her into my bedroom when she starts getting heavily into labour. I take her into my bedroom and I put YouTube on, watch some resin videos and wait for the big event. So I'm with her all the time. She likes that, wants to sit on me. Right, let's have a look at these. So the outside's kind of gone a little bit pinky on this here. I guess when the resin sort of spreads, it goes a little bit pinky. Now I do have my piece of black card, just because I like to have that on the background. And like I always say, you can always top coat after you take them out. If you think, wow, they're amazing, I'd really like to top coat them, you can take them out and then top coat them, so that you're not wasting resin if they don't work. All right, let's have a look. Oh, wow. There's a hair. And here was I thinking I'd lost my green. Oh, wow, that's so pretty. That is really nice. So I guess I may have been able to drop the amount of pigment paste because they're quite opaque. You know how sometimes I do them and you can sort of see through the petals? They're quite translucent. But if you like this look where the petals are much more defined, then yeah, go with that. That's so good. I'm going to keep my bench clean because when I'm picking them up, they're taking a bit of fluff with them. So that's without the black. Still really pretty. Wow. Oh my gosh. All right, let's go through and have a look at them all. Hopefully they're all the same. There's that one. And you can see I probably might have touched the side of the mold with my resin there. Not quite sure. Oh, it's beautiful. I love that. Now, what do you think of these little strips of blue coming through? Do you like that? Got a swirl in the middle with the blue and then they come out like that. I think it just adds a little bit of extra interest. That one doesn't show it as much. This one definitely does. See, every second one, every sort of second petal has got the blue through it. I love it. That's my favourite one so far. Let's have a look at this one. More fluff. More fluff. Fluff and stuff. Now this one seems to have more pink on this side, and then down here, see, it's got more white. I do like the look where I have more white on the edges, so I think next time I'll cut down on the amount of drops that you put in, just because I like that white sort of look. But and then the rest of them, see, they've gone kind of pink. I like that look better. But you know, you get what you get. I'm going to wipe back first. All right, last one. There it is, same as the others. It's so pretty. Yay. Again, this one got a little bit of white on the side and then more pink on that side. But yeah, if you do want the white on the outside, don't put quite so much ink in. Love them. Love them, love them. All right, this one, this is my favourite. I think that's my favourite. I don't know which one it was. It's my favourite. I just love the swirl. Sometimes you get a really pretty swirl. It's so pretty. All right, thanks for watching, you guys. Let me know if you like the art class or the art coat. And what I'm going to do next, I don't know. I'll find something to do for you. I'm trying to come up with new things for you. Let me know if you're getting sick of these 3D flowers, hey? I'm not. I'm really enjoying them still. Still perfecting it. All right, thanks for watching. Love you all. See you for the next video. Bye for now.